Welcome to East Coast Hour, the ultimate destination for discovering the hottest musical talents from the East Coast. As the only East Coast music video channel in North America, I'm here to bring you the best in music, entertainment news, exclusive artist interviews, and upcoming events to get you out of the house and supporting artists across the East Coast of Canada. So sit back, relax, and immerse yourself in the vibrant sounds of the East Coast. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode's link with your friends and followers. Let's spread the love for East Coast music together. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. Kicking off this 2025 StanFest International Folk Festival recap, here's Mary Frances Leahy, accompanied by her brother Michael. Here's 16 on East Coast Hour with Chuck. That was Mary Frances Leahy with her brother Michael, 16 on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. The 2025 StanFest International Folk Festival is now wrapped up, and what another amazing talent pool was gracing the stages once again this year. In this episode, we'll bypass the regular format and focus on some of the StanFest performances, along with some artist interviews and some background stories. I took in a number of workshops and concerts over the weekend in Canso, and had a chance to connect with a number of seasoned artist performers, as well as some new artists to StanFest. This episode will feature some East Coast artists, but will also tie in a number of international performances. Stay tuned for performances by artists Logan Statz, Dave Gunning, The Stanfields, Valdi, Dane Peterson, Adam Baldwin, Jamila, Richard Wood, and Joe H. Henry, along with Mama's Broke, as well as international artist, the Okavango African Orchestra. I'll also share conversations with Morgan Toney and newcomers Lily Milne Gunn and Alora Els. Now let's continue with the most comic and outspoken performer from this year's StanFest. It's Canadian folk singer Valdi with Dance That Old Dance Once More on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Away when the night brings a candle to you. I like to stare as you come down the stair, and the light from the landing it shines through. How many fallen leaves will it take to believe that autumn has finally come? The weather's grown colder, we both grown older. It's hard to believe we're still one. Let's dance that old dance once more. We still move smooth on the old ballroom floor. I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door. Let's dance that old dance once more. Well, I hung around, you kept my feet on the ground. Watch me acting as proud as any fool. Sure, we were kids, but we've grown now. We got kids of our own now to raise with that old golden rule. Somehow it seems that a few of our dreams got discarded somewhere down the road. And all that was true could be found in the blue of your eyes. Look, they still sparkle and glow. Oh, let's dance that old dance once more. We still move smooth on the old ballroom floor. I'll wear my Sunday best and you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door. Let's dance that old dance once more. Dance it once more. La la la. You see how the frost king has come. With a flick of his thumb, he turned our windows into Renaissance art. As we sit round the fire, we have no need to inquire into the ways of the soul and the heart. Years have passed us by like a soft whispered sigh, hardly noticed in youth the way it flew. Yet it's easy to tell that you wear your age well. You're not trying to prove you're still you. Oh, let's dance that old dance once more. We still move smooth on the old ballroom floor. I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door. Let's dance that old dance once more. Let's dance that old dance once more.
I'm Tara Spencer, and this is East Coast Hour, shining a light on homegrown talent. And here's Chuck.
Oh,
That was the Stanfields and Blacktop Blues on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. The Stanfields were rocking the Canso rink on Saturday night. People arrived to be able to sit and watch the performance, but let me tell you, the front of the stage filled up pretty quick to the point that many people had to stand to watch the performance, but they absolutely rocked it. They brought it home. Well, it takes hundreds of volunteers to pull off this level of a festival. In fact, it took 600 volunteers to run this year's StanFest. They were ticket agents, stage crews, shuttle drivers, kitchen crews, security, campsite supports, and the list just goes on and on as to how much community support and volunteerism there was. Congratulations to the organizers and thank you to all of the volunteers. Now, every workshop and concert is timed perfectly, and this is done so festival goers can follow a schedule and artist time is respected. It's a tiring weekend for these artists. I had some time to sit, though, with one of them, Cape Breton's Mi'kmaq fiddler Morgan Toney, just after his performance at the Canso Arena on Saturday afternoon. On this week's episode of East Coast Hour, we're featuring an artist from Cape Breton who's not unknown to East Coast music, and actually it's been a few years coming up through the ranks. Joining me right now is Morgan Toney. Morgan, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Chuck. So happy to be here.
Yeah, we're at StanFest. We should let people know that,
Yep,
which is
StanFest.
kind of the hair blown and the sunglasses. We just kind of found some time to get together and chat. So
Yep.
thanks a lot for doing this.
No problem. You having a good time here?
You know what? It's I've been to StanFest before. I've come down like usually on the Sunday afternoon, but I've never actually stayed. And this weekend we made the choice to kind of camp out. So it's I'm enjoying it.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, you're putting on a few shows, you're doing a few workshops, and we're down now at the Arena in Canso, and you just put on a performance out here as well, so you're doing well. We were making comments about, you've come a long way in such a short period of time. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. It's just a beautiful journey that we've been on. I have just best support team ever. Elders and then Keith and Ryan in the band, my beautiful wife, they are encouraging me just to keep doing what I'm doing, and it really inspires me, and I hope that I can inspire all of our youth in our community too, because I heard they're picking up instruments.
Yeah, nice.
So it makes me feel really nice.
So musically for you, I mean, the fiddle, I guess, is your kind of initial instrument. How did you start to come to play the fiddle? Why pick up the fiddle?
It actually started in 2018 at Cape Breton University. So I wanted to take music for a very long time, ever since I graduated. And I went to StanFest for a little bit and decided that program was not for me. It's the best program, it was really good. But I wanted something closer to home, to be closer to family and all my friends. So Cape Breton University just started this brand new music program. Traditional Cape Breton music program, I should add. And the only thing that I had to do was to come with a fiddle and play. And I forgot about that when it came time for rehearsal day, and I remember going into my very first class session with all the other amazing fiddle players, and I did a horrible job back then, but I had a really cool instructor. His name is Stan Chapman, and he's just been the guy, and he would spend hours and hours after the class just to see how I was doing and to make sure everything was going good. And so I'm glad I stuck with it.
Nice, that's good. Yeah, we're glad you stuck with it as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you've been nominated now for you're actually an East Coast Music Award winner, but now nominated for 5 Music Nova Scotia Awards.
That's correct.
Coming up in October.
Coming up in October, right after the wedding anniversary. We'll be up there.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So you've been playing a lot. I'm assuming you have a busy summer ahead of you.
Yeah, it's a pretty busy schedule. June was busy. July was busy. August was even more busy. But you know, it's something that we love to do, and we had a couple of opportunities to bring our families with us. But this is the life. We're living a very good life. We're living our dream. Just coming out here and playing music and making music and being together with other musicians and making new fans, making new friends. You know, that's what we do for a living, and it really is a beautiful thing.
Well, you released an album not that long ago, and you've been doing a lot of work promoting the album, promoting the tunes. Talk to us about that kind of process. How long of a process was that for you?
It was a very long process. If you think about like the first 2 albums, we got it done in like 2 weeks. This one, especially me, myself, I kind of knew what I wanted to sound like on the album. I knew what my fiddle needed to sound like. I knew what styles I wanted to dive into. And same with Ryan, he knew what he wanted to hear. Keith had a couple of ideas as well. So everything was done probably in like 7 months. Pre-production, recording, post-production. We really spent a long time making it to make sure it sounds great for all of the listeners, and it's definitely a creative masterpiece to our ears.
Right now, are you currently working on something else at the moment, with another project together?
We definitely are. We got inspired yet again by the Cajun fiddle style, and you know the sounds of Louisiana and our good Acadian friends. So we're gonna be diving into that world pretty soon. Yeah, getting some country sounds.
Morgan, thank you so much. I mean, the music has started up now. I'm sure it might make it a little bit more difficult for people to hear us.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you sitting down and taking the time to chat. And, wishing you well. Good luck with those music episodes.
Thanks, Dad.
Take care. It's been Morgan Tony on East Coast Hour. Here's Chuck.
This one's over 500 years old. It started right here. You know the Mahdi, the land of the Mi'kmaq people. 500 years ago, the Mi'kmaq people were watching rabbits run through the woods. One of these rabbits, though, had a broken leg, couldn't run. So the Mi'kmaq people couldn't help that rabbit. They made a dance to honor that rabbit. And over time, this song became a celebration song. We make sure to sing the song whenever somebody passes away, when somebody gets married, when a baby is born, whenever there was a time to celebrate, like right now at StanFest. We make sure to play this song. It's what we call the Gojwa. And the Gojwa also has a dance that goes with it. And maybe if you guys love
am Leona Berkey, and you are watching and listening to the brand spanking new East Coast Hour videos. Good times, all East Coast music with living legend Chuck Boudreau. Like it, subscribe, tell your friends. One of the only platforms around showcasing videos of East Coast artists. It's very cool. Watch it.
Nanda bainu,
Thank you, merci beaucoup.
That was the Okavango African Orchestra on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. They are based in Toronto. The group comes, though, from different countries across the continent of Africa. People were up and dancing and just absolutely enjoying themselves with the beat of the music, with the energy that they shared with the participants and the concert goers. Now, the way StanFest is set up, it has different tents and they have different workshops in those tents, and then there's the main stage. Typically, during the daytime sessions with artists, they're held in tents and at the rink. Now, in the evenings, main stage performances take place, drawing the entire festival goers to the field. One of this year's main stage performers was ECMA winner and Juno nominee Jamila. She's Jamaican-born, now living in Halifax, and she was followed by another main stage performance from PEI's Richard Wood. Here's Jamila on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Lenny Gallant, and I just want to say that I think it's so cool, this show, the East Coast Hour, presenting videos from across the East Coast of Canada. We've got a tremendous amount of talent here, and it's so great to have a vehicle for presenting those videos and the songs and videos in this part of the world, and very proud to be part of it myself. And I hope you enjoy my contribution here tonight, and glad to be here with Chuck on the East Coast Hour.
I love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Thank you.
That was Richard Wood on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Woodrow, here with you on this very special StanFest recap, bringing you some of the performances that took place at this year's StanFest. Richard Wood is a 5-time ECMA winner. He was named by Maclean's magazine as one of the top 100 Canadians to watch in the 21st century. He has performed with heavy hitters like the Chieftains and Shania Twain. Did you catch the pants on him? Yes, they were made just for him. I had a chance to ask him about the pants just outside of AJ's Pub in Canso on Sunday after his show. Richard will be joining me on an upcoming episode of East Coast Hour. Continuing on now, Joe H. Henry and Mama's Broke performed in a workshop on the Powerhouse stage at the Canso Rink, and I'm going to bring you those performances right now. First off, we'll start with Halifax's very own Mama's Broke on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
We make our money through sorrow. We sing the ones that I love don't know nothing, and when it's over by far and away, we make our money and we throw it away. It's from the fields when I'm hungry, from the well when I'm dry. Light the fire when I'm lonely, give me truth when I die, and strong hands to build it from the ground and give it away to the ones that I love at the end of the day. We join and we scatter, we hold what we found. With every story a purpose found, and when all the traveling is done, oh no, when we make our money and we throw it away.
Hey, this is Tim from the East Pointers. I'm PEI, and you're watching the East Coast Hour with Chuck. And thanks, Chuck, for all that you do for East Coast artists, because it's very important. There's so much great music out here, and promoting it is a pretty special thing, and we need more of it. So thanks for hosting the show, and also for having me on.
They set out from the Dakotas with a dream on mind. The banks of the Red River's where they'd find it. Sure it's always so lonesome for the dreams left behind, but the want was in, new ones on the rise. Oh, the breeze knows just where home is. Oh, the breeze, sweet clarity, roses. They found prosper in the valley, smelled sweet grass in the air, as they looked upon the treasures they had found, and took comfort in knowing that the footsteps would resound. The children who would bless these chosen ground. breeze knows just where home is. And all the breeze, sweet clear day roses. The sweet clarity rose, watch the seasons come and go, and the river rolls and flows through her door. Later washed away the memories of a dream long ago, but all the wind lingers where its clarity roses. Oh, the breeze knows just where home is. Oh, the breeze, sweet clarity roses. Oh, the breeze knows just where home is. Oh, the breeze, sweet clarity roses. Knows just where home is. And all the breeze, sweet clarity roses. Sweet clarity roses. You guys are very kind.
That was Joe H. Henry and Clara Delia Rose on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. Joe was nominated for a Music Nova Scotia Award as Indigenous Artist of the Year. Music Nova Scotia Awards are taking place in Yarmouth coming up in October. In his workshop, Joe graciously brought two young ladies to the stage for an introduction to StanFest. Lily Milne Gunn and Alora Els wowed the crowd with a song written by Lily. After their performance, I had a chance to sit with them to talk about that experience. Taking part in the different workshops and the main event that's going on. And today is Sunday now. We just attended an event up at the Whorehouse, they call it. It's up at the rink here in Canso. And these two ladies were introduced to the crowd. Lily and Alora from Annapolis Valley. They were brought up onto the stage by Joe H. Henry. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How exciting was that to perform up here today?
It was very exciting. It was we heard about it this morning, and we got down there and we were just all jitters.
Nice.
Yeah.
So did Joe give you a heads up that he might try to bring you up?
Yeah, he did. Before the show, he came down. We were down at the marina, and he came down and said, "Oh, well, I could let you play a song." And at 3:30 we were there, and we were side stage. And
nice. Very nice of him to do that. Do you know Joe already? I think he's an Annapolis Valley guy as well.
Yep.
Nice.
Neighbors.
Nice. So tell me now, you're Lily,
yes.
And you are how old?
I'm 18 years old. I just graduated high school, and I plan on attending Acadia University.
What are you going to take?
Right now, psychology, but I won't be surprised if there's a bit of pivoting.
It usually happens. And you are how old? 14. And what's going into Brooklyn?
I'm going to grade 10.
And you're down the valley as well. So musically, the two of you, is it kind of always been a passion of yours, just kind of a hobby to be playing or singing?
Yeah, so I picked up lessons when I was 7, and I would play the open mics at the Kemp Shore Music Festival, and ever since I've been playing, covering. It's only the past year I've been writing,
okay.
And now I'm switching over to mostly performing my own stuff.
Nice. And Laura, what about you?
I've been singing since I was really young, but I haven't started playing guitar until last February.
Okay.
And I met Lily and we've been singing together.
Well, I was going to say, what brought the two of you together?
So we go to a jam down in the valley in Old Apple Barn. Joe H. mentioned it on stage. And we were just sitting around jamming, and we started singing songs together. And I kind of pulled her into the kitchen, and I said, "Why don't we try this?" And we tried a harmony and she held it fantastically. So we went back in and played it, and ever since we've been harmonizing.
Well, as soon as we walked out of the rink, we were having a conversation with Joe, and he was telling us about that first time that he saw you. I can't repeat what it was that he said. However, he was so impressed with the two of you, which I think is what helped to inspire him to bring you onto the stage today. And you did awesome. You did an amazing job. I believe you got a standing ovation. Amazing. But this was a song that you wrote.
Yes.
Talk to us about the song.
I mean, there's not much to it. It was kind of an inner turmoil moment. Well, it's a funny story. So there's bird metaphors in the song, but it's about being scared to leave home. And they're a little bit separate. So I won't get into the story, but it involves my younger brother, a bird, and a BB gun for the bird part of the metaphors, and then I kind of paired that with what I was already feeling and kind of that emotional charge came together for this song.
And so you say you just picked up guitar as well, not just recently. Are you doing any songwriting, or are you just kind of focusing on the guitar and the singing?
I've written a couple of songs. I've done some co-writing with my dad too.
Okay. And so, future aspirations. I mean, music, is this something kind of you see as maybe trying to pursue a bit?
Yes, for me, yes.
It'll be a little bit difficult, I mean, getting together once you're in university and you're still in high school, but I'm sure that where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, well, maybe later on we'll come back together and, I think it'll all work out.
So talk to us again about the name of the song.
So it's called Unbroken Wings. And it really came from the idea of being homesick before I left home, or whoever the story is about. Because, if you're not really stuck, you haven't left yet, your wings aren't broken, right? You haven't flown away. So, but yet they feel broken, they feel, right? So it's more of a feeling.
Nice, interesting. Again, it was a very beautiful song. You both did very well, and thank you so much for joining me. I happened to record it, so we're actually going to show your song now.
Perfect, yeah.
This has been an East Coast Hour. I'm here with Lily and Laura. We're down at StanFest, and we're going to feature their video.
Angry and loud, he calls me out my name, it's a reason for the red. Like it's just some game, but he thinks it's new. Pushing all the blame, but my mama taught me right. It's all just the same. I fly away just to go back home. Follow the warm wind as it blows. Despite all the pain, on a pair of unbroken wings. A shot in the dark is a hell of a bet. A shot in the sun is an unpaid debt. Despite all the pain, on a pair of unbroken wings. As for the clouds, sky above me, I'm too close to the ground. It's all that I see.
Well, that's a wrap for this special StanFest recap episode. What I shared was only a small fraction of the amazing talent from the 2025 StanFest International Folk Festival. There's so much more you can experience by attending in 2026. StanFest gives you the up close and personal with the artist, and it's a chance to meet new people from all over the world. And don't forget to catch the East Coast Hour Top 10 videos as voted by you coming up on Sunday. Let's wrap up this episode with one of the finale performances. Here's Dave Gunning with These Hands on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Some hands have held the world together. Some hands have fought wars forever. Tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? Some hands have blessed a million people. Some hands helped free the world from evil. Tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? The world could use a hero of the humankind. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? Some hands can stop a life from dying. Some hands comfort a baby crying. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? The world could use a hero of the humankind. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? attention. Some hands know at the times they are changing. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? The world could use a hero of the humankind. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? The world could use a hero of the humankind. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of